ready for action.
How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii. The channel. Yes. Let's make it short. Hello, it's Monday. Mongoose Monday. The power of routine. I wasn't going to do one today, but whenever, so I decided to do one today. I woke up and I'm just like, how about do the routine robot? Anyways, enough to find out that, well, a ton of stuff, right? Okay, vloggy me. I haven't done cryptocurrency for a long time, so I was gonna do some stuff. My friend, who's also part of the Ordua team, is in Dubai and Dubai. Don't buy or Dubai. Don't buy. Dubai. I always thought that was like for all the rich Arabs. You only go there if you had, like, you know, the oil wells in Saudi Arabia. But apparently it's something similar. From what he described, I called it, so it's kind of like Las Vegas. You know, the big hotels in Las Vegas Strip. And then you go down to Dubai Strip. So they're just kind of, it's just, you can go vacation there. I don't know if I would, but anyways, they have these conventions a lot and cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency's there. My cryptocurrency, I should just be talking about cryptocurrency, but I'm just mining my Ordua coin. Maybe I should get some more. Maybe I should trade. And then the helium thing, which is like giving me problems, that antenna. I don't know why. It's something's up where it's not doing what it should be doing or something. I don't know. So still something to figure out. And vloggy wog me. I have to watch out for the witchy who is coming. That's a real person. I'm not going to tell you. I mean, I can keep anonymous there, but it's a real person. And kind of weird. They don't live here anymore because of a legal freaking giant thing I'm not going to get into right now. I'm trying to save time. But they moved to another house. Was the former boyfriend or whatever. That's who's not even. Anyways, they went to the other house with some other people, some pieces. People. And this is the same person who, very window right behind this thing, like about as close to my finger as this camera, behind the camera, right there, like, in this window. Yeah, you're gonna die in there. You're gonna die. You get a heart attack and stroke, you know, like all kinds of stuff. It was like stuff I've heard in the Poltergeist. God will be his holy temple. Let me in. You're gonna die in there. And also, movie The Exorcist, the original Exorcist movie. What movie is this? It's not. You're not in Kansas anymore. The spinning head one, the pea soup, and that big tirade. Witches out the exorcist priest who dies of a heart attack, and then she's taking the corner. This is right out of that depiction. She was wishing me heart attack and stroke. So I imagine this one was like doing the pray has a heart attack and stroke hexing, and it never left me. This stuff. Well, the reason I bring all that up again is because a person in the household that she's living in had a heart attack and was taken to the hospital and was in a coma. I'm only saying this now because it's anonymous. I'm not going to say who. And the person awoke from the coma the next day and was just kind of like blanked out. You know, it's like I don't know. It's like, I hope he's dead, and somebody, whoops, that wasn't meant for you. Sorry, you know. So that's where my thinking is on that. So I'm just going, hey, just try to stay out of that stuff. No, I'm gonna stay apart from me. Stay away from me. Drink your own poison, devil. And that's true. Now, I found this. This is Mongoose Max from way back. He's looking. He's holding an Allosaurus skull, and he's got the geological pick. Mongoose Max Productions. This is a T-shirt I made a long time ago. Even I wore it reversed so I could show you the back of it. On the front side, which would be right here, it says Cement Room Productions, which is the other room over there where I started this when the pandemic happened. I never became famous. Where is the wealth from YouTube? Gotta get monetized. And I'm not monetized. I'm not. Probably never gonna be monetized. So I hate all of it. I'm instead of like, I love everybody, like and subscribe, I love everybody. It's like, everybody can drop off the edge of the earth and go to hell. So that's how but you know what? To be ununderstanding about it, I'm not, too much into the snowflake crowd and the woke crowd, but I get it, but it's overboard, so I don't talk too much like that. So, grow a skin, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyways, the main thing today, as we tick away the time, blah, 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 is, well, I have an understanding to wrap that one up. I have an understanding. By the time I started my channel really going and making videos, it was COVID, and that's 2 years of the plague. And then there's a war, which could develop into World War III, technically, and actually. I just hope they don't use nukes. I mean, what the hell? We got someone who's major dictator. I mean, killing lots of innocent people just for their own entertainment crap. That's what else is there? So this guy is major evil, and I got major evil in my life, which is it's going to be eclipsed, and it's going to be a big so what. You ever go to a graveyard? No one remembers anybody. When our lives are done, things move on. And that's it. And so this dictator's got 10 million people displaced from Ukraine and 300,000 people, something like that are held hostage in the Mariupol, which is the southern part. So there's two parts that they took over. Mariupol's in the middle, in the south end, south border, if you're following this. And if they take that, it's like the whole of southern Ukraine. So they're trying to hold on desperately. They were going to have humanitarian aid, but it's going to cut off. And Putin says, we'll let you leave and live if you surrender. And they're going, no, we're not going to surrender. So, and they're bombing the heck out of the other one. They're just killing people. Surrender or we'll kill you. And that's the guy. So, but all of that aside, today we're going to focus on someone that they didn't quite forget. Colt Brennan, the football player. That's right, Colt Brennan, the football player. He passed away in May, and it was a drug overdose, really with all the alcoholism and the drug overdose. And that's how he died. And it was like trying to be in they didn't get them into, they was trying to be forced into the rehab. I don't know, I'm a 12-stepper. Higher power. And if you are, you understand. But they're trying to force him into a detox in California. And they're going, I'm sorry, we're full. Denied. And he was out in the street, and he had already picked up the habit. So basically, he's a victim of fentanyl. And I would say, as a 12-stepper, he's a victim of alcoholism. Now, how he got into that pit, he didn't get out of it pit, so I had a kind of a feeling towards the story. And I used to see this guy on TV. I was like, hey man, he's pretty good. But it's a big, 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 big phenom right now. So they threw his ashes into the ocean over here, out in the ocean. So everyone will know where Colt is. He's like, no, sorry, Colt. I was thinking, and I'm like going, now you're a big phenom, and now it's like, these ashes are all over the place. I'm surrounded by Colt ashes. Oh, they're floating around the ocean. The Pacific is big. But anyways, how he got into that pit, they say traumatic brain injury, TBI, or actually they call it stage 1 encephalotraumatic, banging the head around, and he can connect it to football, and that might have heightened his addiction. And so it's like in a search of, he didn't die of like a druggie, because he was really a great guy. He'd give out autographs to kids and he'd do stuff and buy pizzas for the guys and stuff like this and all that. But he was really, I've seen people like this before, and they're cool. It's like, but if you look at interviews with this guy, he was in a car with a girlfriend and he wasn't driving, and the car crashed, and it was a pretty heavy crash. And it was ever after that crash, he started going from alcohol and weed, which is kind of college stuff, but he went from that to trying to find painkiller. And that's the slip, when you go from alcohol consumption over to painkiller, and that was his deadly turn of fate, and he never got out of it. It was kind of from the car crash. So it really has nothing to do with it has, when they get hit in the head with the football, let's not really focus on that now. Anyways, so here we go. Let's take a look at the paper. I wasn't even going to do this. So in the morning, here we go. The final homecoming. It's Colt. His ashes were spread. Ashes. Oh, Good Friday. I mean, not Good Friday. Ash Wednesday. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We are but mortal. And he's back in the ocean, scattered into the ocean for the celebration on Waikiki Beach. Now, if you check this out, like, okay, yeah, good for you, Colt, and you got the Colt thing, but and then they went out in the canoes, which is like something they'll do, stuff like that, right? But holy moly macaroni! Oh, this isn't gonna work. Oh, stupid. Not you, but this thing is stupid. Oh, okay. As I'm reloading, it's broken anyways. It's right here. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's do it this way. Oh yeah, by the way. Did they do this already? Oh, Colt. Oh no, it's Colt. Rest in peace, eh? Okay. So like if any one of us, you think we're just, we're like phenom, but this guy's really, he went phenom to the max. Okay, let's read a little bit of this. Slightly. In the waters of Waikiki, tear-filled clouds, partly briefly ashes, the Hawaii Hanai, his adopted son, were scattered. Colt Brennan was good, home for good. He's home for good. This is where Colt wanted to be, said Terry Brennan. He said of his only son, so that's his dad, Terry. And he's out there every day. You walk by and you look at the ocean and you can say, Colt is there. And there, and there, and a lot of all over there. It's not everywhere. On Saturday. Ah! Thank you. Okay, keep them short. Sunday. So Sunday, 313 days after Colt Brennan died from toxic effect of an accidental drug overdose, the most celebrated predator on Wednesday. 313 days? Is there something about 313? He was jersey number 15, but 313 days? Colt. Don't talk to the dead. Don't haunt me, Colt. I'm sorry. Beat up the witch. She's got some friends in the afterlife. Former teammates, coaches, Rainbow Warriors. Okay. Former teammates, coaches, as well as this year's Rainbow Warriors, the whole football team right now. Trophy finalists. gathered to play tribute to the Heisman Trophy finalists. There was entertainers. So he almost Heisman Trophy, not quite. So there was entertainers, politicians, entertainers who became politicians, and business leaders and patrons and fans who squeezed into number 5 jerseys. Yeah, number 5 jerseys. There was like just tons of them. So everyone had number. Well, there's the football team. They got their own numbers. Most special quarterback. Because for a fan guy, it goes on and on and on and on. This guy is like gigantic phenom. It's like everyone got on board. Like everyone, politicians. When you have a bunch of politicians going to see you after 313 days, it just got big, and now I don't know. It's just that's a little creepy, Colt. Okay, good for you though. But the thing is, they're gonna be using that. It's like when politicians start going over handshaking a bunch of soldiers. Thank you for your service. Vote for me. Oh wait. Let's just have one more little thing. Okay. Because back in the day, 1959, and everything was cool. And I was going to make this short, and hopefully it still is. So this guy's going, I'm touching this. Back in the 1959, U.S. government, what the heck are you touching, son? Train them young. This is property of the U.S. government. What the hell? Blind patrons of the University of Hawaii Library of Hawaii, not university, find a selection of reading material increased with the talking edition of Newsweek magazine. Still, the magazine recorded on long play disc. The regular edition appears on the newsstands. Blind students select a talking book for a book report. So this guy is basically a 1959 audio book for blind students. Okay. I'm sufficiently, shall we go, let's just check out the political cartoon. Oh, Colt is everywhere. Oh, he's everywhere. Oh, Colt, just look out there. He's there. There he is. Hunting you forever. Oh, no. I don't know if you talk about people when they're supposed to talk ill of the dead. Okay. I'm just talking fact because it's an interesting story and it could be helpful to people. And back in the day to political cartoon. Please stay in the rear view mirror. Please stay. Oh, COVID coming in. Okay. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Yeah. Oh, come on. Let's get out of this thing. Let's get out of this mess. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, there's a new variant showing up. It's a subvariant. It's not that big of a thing, but I think you can get long haul from even these minor ones. So I'm going to be, protection against, I don't know, cult followings of dead people and stuff like that. Did you ever see like the Jim Morrison grave or something like this? Too many cult following of the dead guy. Oh gosh. But anyways, stay safe, stay clean, stay whatever the kind. And aloha, 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 aloha. Bye. Look at the sunrise. Each sunrise is today's sunrise. Sunrise. Fresh water came in. For now, wear your mask. Oh, Colt is out there. Where are you, Colt? Oh, shoot. Said aloha, aloha, oi. Go, somewhere. I don't know. I said aloha. Go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Aloha. You can go now.